Hello everyone, so I'm back with another video. This is a GOAT Format War League match for week 1 between the teams of Overdose and Rehab. So I have DL23, which is Derek versus Siwski. I haven't watched this replay yet, so yeah, going in blind here. I would assume it's just a turbo mirror though. So Derek wins rock, paper, scissors and goes first. Draws a pretty good hand. Jar does shoot. So you obviously set jar, spy, does shoot. It kind of Siwski does play warrior sometimes, so maybe you set mirror force. Let me think here. The benefits of setting mirror force are also that you wouldn't be able to get dust shooted on following turn because you would only have 2 cards, draw to 3. And you can then play around dust shoot by just setting cards before using jar. I think that's enough of a reason to set mirror force, because it could potentially be warrior and you play around dust shoot. So yeah, spy, mirror force, dust shoot, jar. That's what I would do. And he does the same thing. Okay, so he dust shoots, and let's see the hand. So it is turbo mirror. There's heavy in the hand, so mirror force may not be able to get to the tribe. And I don't want Siwski to be able to just go like pass turn and then we have to flip spy or keep it face down while he still has heavy plus tribe in hand. So I lean towards tribe. What's another option though besides tribe? You could also send Sangan. And what happens when you send Sangan? I could see Siwski just going heavy and then set Faith. Either that or he just passes turn. He might try heavy and like attack with tribe. And if it's spy, you discard dust shoot. You discard dust shoot if no jar greed was chained. Otherwise, you'd go for something else. Yeah, I think the tribe just is too. I feel like Siwski can't really do anything if he doesn't have tribe in hand. There's like Tsukiyomi to. Tsukiyomi to defend the spies, Sangan to grab a spy which defends the spies. But if you would do attack into Sangan, you could go for set Night Assailant after that. I guess you're getting dust shooted though if he plays heavy. Yeah, my gut is tribe, but I wouldn't be surprised if he picks Sangan. Okay, so he goes for the Sangan, which might be correct. I wasn't completely sure. Okay, so Siwski does go for the heavy line. We have to chain jar. So what does he choose to do now? goes for set faith, then does shoot. Okay, so let's hide his hand now. Draw Chaos Sorcerer, and does shoot flips. Puts back Knight Assailant. So we definitely do attack this set. It could be Tsukiyomi, but let me think about this actually. Is there a world where you just set to Koichi pass? Just because, no, because Tribe could just attack this spy anyway. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I would have sent back Tribe for sure. This is just kind of too awkward with the spy here. What do you do though? I feel like you just have to flip an attack, because if you let Faith sit there and Siwski draws Pot or something, you just lose because of Pot plus Faith plus Tsukiyomi. So you have to attack and just force out Tribe. He just risks it. So let's look at it from Siwski's point of view. When this set monster doesn't flip, what do you think? You think that maybe it was Sangan, or maybe it was a random serpent? No, serpent is way less likely. But it's basically Sangan and a spy that doesn't want to flip into Tribe. So Siwski grabs the heavy, flips it back down, and attacks the fresh set, which he knows is the Koichi. Siwski sets Heavy Storm? Wait, what? He knows that we have Heavy in hand. And why would you set Heavy? I don't get it. That's something you might want to discard with Tribe. Okay, let's... I mean, maybe we'll get a reason for it, but to me that looks like a mistake. So we know Heavy Storm is set. Siwski knows that we have Heavy, so you can assume that the other card is chainable, very likely. Siwski playing around like, I don't know. So we just go for Spy now, because you know it's Faith. So you're gonna try to attack the Faith. I guess we just aren't using Heavy. Like, if Siwski set Heavy Storm plus Mirror Force into known Heavy, then you're the greatest player. No reason to use Charity, just pass turn. So it was Jar Greed, then Pot. So Siwski thought that that play would bait out Heavy, but Derek didn't fall for it. Okay, so he's doing a lot of stuff here. He drew Pot into Upstart, into Thunder Dragon. So now has a hand of Tribe, Tsukiyomi, 2 Thunder Dragons. With Heavy Storm face down. Hey, damn, drew Charity too. Discarding Serpent, Thunder Dragon. Goes for tribe and attacks. So what is known now? Known as just Tsukiyomi in hand, Heavy Storm face down, draw into another spy. This point, Thunder Dragon's just game, right? Because it's like 44. Yeah, 44 plus 23 is 67, plus 12 is enough. So yeah, just charity and draw Thunder Dragon to win. Does not go for it. I don't like this at all though, because tribe just attacks and then discards Serpent, and you haven't advanced the game state in any way. And you allow Siwski to set a flip next to tribe, and then you can't OTK anymore. So yeah, I would have definitely taken this opportunity to try to win the game. And like, you don't mind just discarding spy. There's also like Knight Assailants to draw, Serpent. Takes back Serpent, just attacks, and he's just going to discard Serpent again. And yep, this is what we don't want. Now you need more. You need more to be able to OTK through this. Look at that. That would have been a good draw of charity. Okay, so activate charity now, which gives pot, Sangan, and Nobleman. So there's another chance to draw a game with pot into Thunder Dragon. Discards here are what exactly? You still know Tsukiyomi only. Think you just... I definitely don't want to discard Sorcerer because I want to pot into Thunder Dragon and just win the game. So discard Knight Assailant, probably Sangan. Sangan or Heavy? I think it's likely that pot gets you into more monsters, and like, say you don't draw Thunder Dragon, there could be maybe it is just Heavy. I don't know. I think it's just too likely that pot draws more monsters, so I'm discarding Sangan. Knight Assailant Sangan, grab back to Koichi. Wait. No. Yeah, let's play. Does discard the Sangan, takes to Koichi. I think I would I Nobleman right away? Thing is, if you Nobleman and hit Faith, Faith are cards that you really want with this hand because they are extra lights. Spies aren't to worry anymore. Don't really care about thinning the deck by one if knocking Knight Assailant or knocking to Koichi. Yeah, I would just use pot without using knock. Which is what he does. Draws another knock, which is pretty good. You can now just clear the board. If you go breaker, attack tribe, knock the face down, and then break the face down heavy. And then next turn, Siwski would Sook, Is there another option? You could set Dekoichi to tribe. I don't really like that. Yeah, I would. Does this leave you open to some OTKs? Nope, because there's no dark. Yeah, so that's the play. Which is exactly what he does. Siwski still has breaker available. So I think I just keep heavy in hand. Yeah. And no reason to bluff when there's no OTK here anyway. And Charity's gone as well. So he goes to the Sook. Still not getting that Thunder Dragon. Siwski still has both knocks, potentially main decks mind control. It's tempting. It's tempting to just attack with Dekoichi here. Setting Dekoichi is definitely more standard. Let's see if Dashut flips. There's no Dashut. Yeah. Oof. I think I lean towards setting Dekoichi, just because maybe you want to take out the knock now and then still be able to draw Faith and then set it. Say you summon Dekoichi and Siwski has breaker, attacks. Okay, he sets it, which I agree with. So Siwski doesn't have anything to answer the Dekoichi, at least not a spell card. Might have a discard trap here, and he does. Okay. So I think it's the same situation here with the knocks. You don't want to knock a Faith, so you're just gonna upstart first. Drawing to Tsukiyomi, which is not good. Just have to use knock. Is he thinking about maybe this being Sook set? I don't think Sook set makes a lot of sense. Plus, if it is Sook set, you still banish a dark anyway. You still can't use. So yeah, banish the spies is good. I don't think you set Regeki Break just because you don't want it to be in the way of this heavy storm, and you don't really care about play like Regeki Break discard BLS. Not right now, at least. You're just cool sitting back and waiting. Takes back Serpent, attacks with a spy that he had in hand already. And is that game? 48 plus 23 is 71. So this back row doesn't do anything, it's game. He decides to discard Thunder Dragon first, and I don't think I agree. I mean, he's playing around a really low percentage hold Dashut, like basically impossible. I just think that when you discard Thunder Dragon, now Siwski will play around the BLS OTK with like ring, right? Because that wouldn't be game, right? BLS Sork plus ring, yeah, that wouldn't be game. So he can just ring his own spy potentially, but it's Mirror Force, so it does not matter. Okay, Siwski goes and discards Thunder Dragon. Ooh, opens 2. And sets a monster and a back row. Just Dust Shoot. Fortunately, we drew a monster as 6th card. So now you have that awkward position where you have a mind control that they know about. So what ends up happening in these spots is you end up playing the mind game with mind control the rest of the game, like, and you'll always be guessing. So in general, I prefer to just use mind control here, just because this first set could just be Spy or Koichi, and I would be okay with that. And what does waiting do? If you wait and Siwski flips to Koichi or Spy, you're in pretty bad shape. So yeah, I'm 100% mind controlling this, which she does. I like defense mode Spy for obvious reasons. You don't want Siwski to be able to tribute for Thunder Dragon and attack, even though you do have ring. Is this just set Dust Shoot, ring? I believe so. Wait. What do you set ring for exactly, though? If you have double Dust Shoot, you won't ever have to ring anything. Unless you want to ring Siwski Spy, which you don't. Is there any downsides to setting the ring, though? I think it doesn't matter either way. Like, it could give you some plays next turn where you, like, top deck Tsukuyomi and flip your Spy down and then just go for huge damage with ring on Siwski Spy. Yeah, I'm gonna set ring. Okay, so flip Dust Shoot here. Let's see what is going on with his hand. So there's only one monster besides Thunder Dragon, so we're just gonna hold on to the second Dust Shoot for now. Get rid of the Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah. Oh, he's Dust Shooting the other Thunder Dragon. I don't know why he's. I guess he just doesn't want Siwski to have. No, I don't like this. I don't think. He's basically thinking that Siwski is going to make a play like Snatch, Thunder Dragon, and Siwski will blank this Dust Shoot forever. So he's, by Dust Shooting now, he's ensuring that Siwski only has one Thunder Dragon to summon. I just don't think it's worth it, because games can just play out in a way where they just have to keep cards in their hand. Like, if they just keep setting back rows, they could play into Heavy Storm potentially. Yeah, I would hold the Dust Shoot here. And I wonder if you don't dust shoot. Yeah, it's weird because if you hold dust shoot, Siwski is more incentivized to go for the snatch play. But when you use dust shoot, he is cool just going to defense mode and not using snatch. I'm not sure that that matters too much because he can still use it either way. But okay. Okay, draw knock. I think that's just a pass turn. He's thinking about setting Regeki Break, but I can't see a scenario where you Regeki Break, discard knock. I mean, there's not that many downsides to it, I guess. So when this happens, you're still not using Regeki Break, I don't think. That would just be... Yeah, I think I would rather just take 24 and then gain 1,000, so really just taking 14 per turn. Because Siwski could have just drawn like Faith here, and if you Regeki Break, he'll just set Faith and do it again. So you allow this. I just feel like if you're gonna do this, I don't mind taking 1,400 and seeing my next draw and then going from there. You would just be losing 1,400 to see what your next card is. It could just be Thunder Dragon, and then you save knock. So yeah, I don't like this. And there's a Thunder Dragon. Is knock in hand worth 1,400 life points? I believe it is. I guess Siwski could have tributed the Spy for Thunder Dragon. That's definitely a possibility. I just feel like you have a lot of draws to play around that, though. Siwski sets a monster. We draw Tribe. So now you might be scared of Faith, but I wouldn't be scared of Faith, because if he goes Faith, get Snatch, use Snatch, Tribute Thunder, not even Tribute Thunder Dragon, he would probably just keep all the spellcasters on the field. Maybe Tribute Set Thunder Dragon, main phase 2 or something. And whatever he does, Tribe just clears everything, so I don't care about that. I don't care about getting rid of the Spy right now. Do we care about playing around Dust Shoot? Yes and no. You don't want Spy to get Dust Shooted, but I don't want to discard a Thunder Dragon. Because what do you do next turn? You're going to discard another Thunder Dragon? I don't think so. So I just pass. So he tributes that Serpent for a Thunder Dragon. I'm not sure if this was good, because he knows Derek has 2 Thunder Dragons, and he could just tribute Spy for Thunder Dragon to destroy that Thunder Dragon. So I think if he's going to make this play, he should put it in attack mode, so it takes that play away from us, unless he wants us to make that play, but I don't really see a reason that he would want that. So draw Serpent. So Siwski can't really get a Dark Engrave anymore because he has no Thunder Dragons. I'm leaning towards distributing for Thunder Dragon here and killing the set Thunder Dragon. And the best Siwski can really do is just like crash Spy into Thunder Dragon, which you don't really care about because you have Ring for Chaos and Tribe for Chaos. Yeah, I don't think we need this Spy here anymore. Is there still a knock that we know about in Siwski's hand? Yes, there is. So we're definitely not like setting Serpent. Yeah, I play as Tribute for Thunder Dragon and attack. He decides to set Serpent to just get knocked. I don't feel like this play just accomplishes anything. It accomplishes getting rid of knock. But I just feel like when you Tribute for Thunder Dragon, you're advancing your game state. You give yourself the option to go next turn Tribe, discard Serpent to destroy Spy, and put pressure with Ring face down. That could be very important. So Siwski goes for this. This is interesting. I guess it makes sense. He's thinking he's gonna go for the pressure play himself with Thunder Dragon plus Tribe for 32. And he doesn't know about this Tribe and this in our hand. Just have to take 32 here. Have to save the ring for the follow-up Chaos. So that's one back row. This could be to shoot. Draw a duo. Okay. I mean, results orientedly, if you look at this, if you summon Thunder Dragon last turn, knock would still be in the hand. This duo would have gotten crazy value. We've gotten rid of this in-hand card plus the knock. Anyway, there's only one play. It's just Tribe, discard Thunder Dragon to destroy Thunder Dragon. Do you play around Mirror Force? It is pretty bad if he does have Mirror Force. But fuck it, I'm just attacking. Do you use Duo to get rid of potential chaos? Remember, Siwski knows that this is face down ring. I still don't think he would summon chaos into this ring, though. Yeah, I lean towards just using Duo here, but it's so bad if Regeki break chains. Gets rid of Faith, which is a decent trade. So takes back Serpent, sets a monster. We draw Heavy Storm, so we have no play. Do you want to set it? I don't think so. So unfortunately, there was set to Koichi there. Goes for Geki Break. So this is probably going to be game if Siwski's making this play, because he knows this is ring. So it's just going to be BLS in the hand. Or just Chaos Sorcerer plus monster. So there was definitely ways for Derek to win that one. Okay, this hand is really good. Start with upstart. The reason you start with upstart is because when you have double dust shoot, you definitely don't use duo first, because that makes it pretty likely that at least one of your dust shoots will be dead. Plus, having the double dust shoot makes, there could be, like, when you only have one dust shoot, you have situations like having to send back a Thunder Dragon that you don't really want to send back. But when you have two, you can send back the flip plus the Thunder Dragon. And I want to be able to just fully control this game, so I don't want Siwski to have potential knock in hand and stall this game out, because I just want this game to just be start pressing for damage next turn with Sangan. So it's just going to be summon Sangan, set 1, 2, 3. You could set duo as well, just because you don't want to get duo. You don't want to get duoed yourself. You don't want to get the duoed and sorcerer. If there's heavy storm, let me think. Let me think. Yeah, I think it's like playing around the same thing. Heavy Storm's a +1 and Duo's a +1. I guess if you keep 2 in hand and you get duoed, you can just change our Agreed to try and protect the duo. Yeah, so I'm leaning towards not setting duo here. We'll just set the 3 traps and summon Sangan. He decides to set Sangan, which I disagree with, because this is just allowing Siwski to stall out the game with knock. And Dushu will be putting back any flips, so you're not worried about Sangan being walled by Spy and Deco. Okay. So you start by sending back Thunder Dragon, and you're going to hold Dust Shoot for sure. Yeah, hold Dust Shoot. And the only question it would be, do you use it after 1 upstart, or do you wait for 2? Will Siwski try something cute by like setting back rows first? And the answer is maybe. But most likely not. He doesn't really have like the hand to do it with. He'll have to commit to setting Mind Control or Regeki Brick. I guess it doesn't matter if he's planning to use Mind Control. He doesn't really mind setting it. But we'll see what happens here. We're definitely not flipping Dust Shoot right now, so let's see what happens. Okay, so plays the Mind Control. So set Sangan works out, but this could have just been knock and it wouldn't work out. And then, like let's say you don't draw anything to pressure with for turns, you allow Siwski to get back in the game. Do you want to chain Dust Shoot now? You have to ask yourself if there's potential that Siwski will do something like set upstart now and use the other upstart. That's definitely something I would do. So it's a tough spot because that's a really good play if you go set upstart and use the in-hand upstart. I think if you expect your opponent to play optimally here and make that play, then you do just dash shoot right now. But maybe you just don't care and will expect them to go to 4 cards in hand at some point anyway. Okay, so Siwski is making that play, which is a very good play. See, now Siwski might, let's say, like, will he set Regeki Break now, or does he just decide, fuck it, I'm just going to flip upstart? Okay, he decides to set Regeki Break, or a potential card he drew. And sets another back row. So unfortunately for Siwski, we just have duo, and what to do here? You start with duo, right? Let him potentially chain Regeki Break and target one of these back rows that you don't care about. And that will also play around potentially duo from Dashi from Siwski by not using Jar first. Looks good to me. Decides to make this line instead, not committing to duo yet. I don't know if I agree, because when you flip duo right away, you do leave open the potential for Regeki Break to target this Jar Greed. But I guess targeting Dust Shoot is the same thing as targeting nothing if opponent has 0 cards in hand anyway. So this doesn't matter. I mean, is there a world where Siwski can go like MST on this duo? Because like it could be Pot of Greed. It's definitely possible. So yeah, I would just not do anything cute here. I would just use duo. What's he thinking about now? I'm still just using duo. Unless he just wants to get the 1,000 in first, but there's no world where he chains Regeki Breaks to target Sengen, so it doesn't really matter. But I guess there's no downside. Is he more likely to use Regeki Break targeting Dust Shoot in main phase 2 or main phase 1? It could be more likely in main phase 2. So he goes for the 1,000 first. Okay, so he gets this result, which is good. Double Sorcerer. It's really bad for Siwski. Set Jar Greed pass. So this being a Regeki Break from the middle slot, remember the first card was this face down. So I'm gonna say that Siwski definitely would have used Regeki Break from here. If he had 2 Regeki Breaks, he would have used this one instead of the middle one. Probably. But like, not everybody thinks about all that, so. Question here is, do you want to summon Spy or set it? I think because this Regeki Break is here, This back row could be Torrential or Mirror Force. The question is, do you care about Torrential or Mirror Force? Probably not. Back row could still be Dust Shoot. I think both lines are fine. I think Set Spy is a little safer though. Yeah, I would do Set Spy. Yeah, this is fine. Doesn't want to play into the Dust Shoot. Could even have just held this jar for now, but it doesn't matter. Do you want to set Regeki Break? I would say no, because this back row could be Heavy Storm. Sets a monster, draw Thunder Dragon. So it's got to be just Flip Spy. Flip Spy, X for response. Looks like no response was given. And he just goes to the attack mode Spy. Yeah, I think this is correct. You just want to be putting max pressure here, and you still have follow-ups because Sangen will search, and you still have Sorcerer. And you mind control here for sure, right? I know we can see it's Serpent, but I think we have to mind control. Fortunately, the Serpent. Get the damage in. Looks good, yeah. Because you don't want to tribute for Thunder Dragon and then get that Mirror Force. You'd rather get this Mirror Force instead. Ooh, there's a ring, so that's really good for us. Terrible for Siwski. Okay, so now you discard Thunder Dragon. Grab 2 more. Question is, do you summon Sorcerer to banish Serpent after tributing Sangen for Thunder Dragon? Still have Regeki Break for potential snatch in that case. I think it looks good to me. Goes for Suk, because doesn't care about Serpent in this situation. Suk will allow him to add more spies to the field next turn and just add more pressure, where Serpent doesn't really do anything. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I guess this is fine. You still have a game shot next turn easily. You can Regeki Break whatever back row or Regeki Break whatever set monster, so you don't have to banish the Serpent right now. Yeah, that's good. Draws into Thunder Dragon. So how's a Tribute Serpent play? Doesn't make the Tribute Serpent play, just sets a monster. And that's game. Regeki Break the set monster. Summon Suk, grab another spy, summon Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah. Alright, good game. I think it was overall well played by Derek. Could have maybe done a couple different plays there in game 2, but I think overall his plays were pretty good. Alright, so that's it for this one.